Hi friends, welcome back to Dating My Budget. My name is Nita and I'm on a journey to becoming a financial warrior. I'm giving myself financial options with the help of zero-based budgeting, the cash envelope system, and savings challenges. And today is a wonderful day. We have made it into July. It's July 1st. I spent the majority of my morning yesterday going through my transactions and making sure I got everything documented so I can pull the cash that needs to go back to the bank. Most of you know, June was a hell of a month for me. It knocked me off on every level, okay? Emotionally. We'll say financially too, because that was a mess. I swiped my debit card way more than I normally would. And just it was the month of birthdays. Like that's our heaviest month of birthdays, mine's included. Actually, mine's kick off the birthdays, but the focus was not on me. I spent my birthday focusing on my daughter's birthday. Yeah, so I'm glad to be in July. That's my point. I'm happy to be in July. And with that, we're about to have us a good time because we're about to unstuff so we can condense, get this money back to the bank, get these envelopes snatched. And yeah, so let's get right into it. So yesterday I went through my transactions, make sure that was documented. I doubled this transaction. I swiped my card, but I wrote it here in cash. So disregard that. I already tallied up everything. And so in cash, we spent $291.75 between groceries and gas. And on my credit and debit card, we spent $761.77. Now, I checked this off by accident, but none of these have been pulled. So we're going to go through and pull that today. And this one here, I paid cash, but I took it from like groceries or whatever. So I actually need to pay that back because it was some groceries for my daughter's birthday celebration. Just showing you guys where I'm pulling my categories, the numbers. So I tallied up everything and organized it by binder. And at the end of the month, I do my unstuffings here just so I have a quick reference of, okay, well, what went back to the bank and where's supposed to go and this and that. So for me, this makes it that much easier. And I'm prepared to do the video. I don't have to make the video even longer just trying to figure all this out. I do it beforehand. I guess at the end, I'll come back and mark these off. So we're just going to go in order of how I have them listed. So we're going to the bills binder. And we need $20 from charity, $20 from $600 from groceries for a total of $620 from the bills binder. Let me just push this to the side. So I donate monthly to St. Jude. And we'll take this 20. See, 1, 5, 10. And we have 15 remaining. And then in month ahead, my month ahead challenge that I'm doing, and I record the video at the end of the month, which should be the last video I posted before this one. But we completed groceries. The goals was 600, and so we should have 600 to go back to the bank. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 70, 90, and 600. So all of this back to the bank to go into my savings account that's connected to my high yield savings account that's connected to my bills account. And so that is it here in month ahead / bill binder. And the holiday binder, okay, this will get a little messy. Basically, I overspent in my birthdays, or actually, I'm sorry, I overspent in the kids' experiences. And basically, their experiences is like, anything they're invited to, and that fund comes in and help us so they can have fun. And this month, in the month of June, that basically went to clothing. So 56 is what they have in the envelope. And then 16, I'm going to pull from birthday gift celebration because it was a birthday party, but it was, you know, a fun time for them. So a sweet 16 that they went to. And yeah, so we had to buy clothes, and we had shoes, but they had to buy, my daughter got a dress, my son got a top and some slacks. So birthdays, gift celebrations, we need $330 from my daughters, and my niece and her friend and whoever else's birthday I'm forgetting. I'm sorry. I can't remember everybody. But all of that, $330 plus 16 from the overspending for a total of $346 from the holiday binder. And so, and I just realized, hopefully I have enough in here to make the correct amount of change because we don't have any ones. And we need 346. I may have to go to, oh, we good. So 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 5, and 6. All right, and so after all that shopping and spending for the month of June, we have $27 remaining for the next birthdays in September. So I guess that's kind of good, a trade-off. We blow our budgets in June for birthdays, and usually like graduations, some kind of celebration going on. We get a pause until September. So, you know, hey. So, you know, we'll definitely get that built back up. I have 2 birthdays in September. Actually, it's 3. And their birthdays are consecutive from the 13th, 14th, and 15th. I'm like, how y'all did that? They all friends. I think they was all in the same grade. But anyway, same month, birthdays back to back, 3 different people. Of course, you know, 3 different households. But, you know, sometimes you can, being that you're the same zodiac sign, you kind of have similarities. No, not at all. Yeah. So moving on to the kids binder and experiences. Well, let's go through the line of what's needed. Experiences, we're going to take out 57. Beauty, 26. That was so I can do my daughter's hair. 4. The sweet 16. And then here, the kids have been spending for back to school. I actually had some perks from my birthday month for Whack Room shoes, the Gap, and I had a gift card from Nike. So between those 3, my daughter was able to get her 2 pairs of sneakers for $96, and she got 3 tops. So when he went to order, when I ordered his slacks, I believe, to get free shipping, it had to be a certain price. So they had quite a few shirts on clearance, and so she got 3 tops out of that. And then, oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at, sorry, you guys. That's Zay. I'm explaining Olivia. She got 117, but that was Zay spent 96, and he got shoes and two tops for 96 from Nike and the Gap. And then she got stuff from JCPenney's and Rack Room shoes. And so his slacks that I got from JCPenney his top came from JCPenney's. But, you know, that's covered in experiences. Before a total of $296. That's what we'll be pulling out of the kids binder. And I meant to have them do their challenges yesterday, but I completely forgot. So, but first we're going to stop here at Beauty and grab 26. So 25 and 6. And that's left with $4. And then back to experiences, and we're depleting this, pulling out the 57. And on my tracker, I track for the year how much I've gave it. Usually it probably be empty at the end of the year, but it's just a way for me to have an idea of how much I spend or they spend year to year. Sometimes it's more than the tracker, so I do a couple different trackers, but sometimes it's just enough. Okay, so back here, normally it would be in school aid for back to school. We saved $800, but I split it between the two kids. And so when they do their transactions, all I have to do is pull from their envelope. Trying to see if we have enough ones, and we do not. So I'm not going to pull for them just yet because I need more ones, and I'll do them at the same time after we finish my personal binder. So my personal binder, the kids started this summer going to the gym. They've been before, but consistently where they're interested and want to go this year. Because at any age, you know, they can go. And so, but, you know, I waited till they find interest to want to commit and, you know, see what they can do and challenge themselves. So I got them some shakers, some BCAAs, and a couple other supplements that I have in rotation for them. So that was 83. Oh, and magnesium powder. So, and then beauty, I spent $15. Well, actually I spent $26, but I only have 15 in my beauty envelope. And then my Get It Girl envelope has 10. And so for my personal binder, I'm gonna pull 108. And to cover the extra dollar from the 26 that I spent for my personal binder, I'm gonna pull it from miscellaneous that's in my wallet. And so we need to put 109 between these two binders / wallet. So in my personal binder, we're gonna pull the 15 from beauty. I got me some hair supplies. There was a pretty nice sale. I get them from Sally's. And the 10 from Get It Girl. We'll go back here to wellness. I think we should be able to pull the 83. Let's see. 50, 70, 80. Wait, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, and 3. Of course, it will fall. And what's remaining is 222. So we'll put this back. And I have to pick up some cash from the floor. So most of it fell on my lap, but something still fell on the floor. Oh, okay. Why? This dollar was on the other side of the room. How did it do that? But okay, because I'm like, I'm not tripping. I felt one fall. Okay, so let's make sure this is 83 again, because I did a terrible count. So 50, 60, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think it's the perfect amount of ones to pull so we can close this out. I mean, pull from the kids back to school. But while I'm here, I'll go ahead and pull this one from my cash wallet for miscellaneous. All right. And so from Zay, we need 96. Let's see. I think I'll do 100 and give him back 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so what he has left is 1, 52, 20, 40, 60, 83, 304. So I usually get them 2 pair of shoes and, you know, some fresh pack of undergarments. and the rest go to clothes and a backpack. And we always find some kind of deal, and I have some, I guess, sent perks at the stores that they like to shop, so it works out. And I do cash in on some Fetch gift cards for back to school and Christmas. So basically that's what I use my Fetch for. And Target, my Circle rewards, I use that as well. And they usually get their backpacks from Target. That comes in and helps as well. Liv needs 117. So we'll take 120, and give her 3, 1, 2, and 3. And now she spent $20 in cash a couple weeks ago. She got a skirt from Target. That's her favorite store. So, and what she has left is 152, 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3. So 263. And the shirts that I ordered, like, you can rotate those shirts with that skirt, or, you know, multi-purpose, but she has pieces to, you know, go with any type of bottom. All right, so that is it for the unstuffing, and we're going to count up and make sure we have a total of $1,071. Let's bring out my trusty calculator here. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 900, 51, 52, 250. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20. So 120, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Put this crusty 10 or wrinkly 10 in the back. That was, I think that was 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 70. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. And then our 1. Yay! All right, so that was smooth. 131 is what we pulled. Now, sometimes I will remember after the fact of me writing down what I need to unstuff, something that I forgot to jot down. But so I'm keeping that to the side. But we're going to move forward with the condensing. And I think I just go in order that they're lined up. And we have our home and auto binder. Let's see, operating expenses. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll give it a $5 bill. And it has 156. New tires has 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70. So we can give it a 20. Vehicle Haven, 500 in the bank. And we'll just see how can we condense it. And I'll start from the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. So we'll do 40 here. So 2 20s. And we can give it 100 for these 50s. So we have 5, 6, 7, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 780 for a full. We're working on the next year's premium for the 3 vehicles. I'm a year ahead in this category. I'm trying to stay a year ahead. Car defense. Let's see, we'll start from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll give it a 10. And we have one. I'll switch out this 100. It's kind of crinkly. So 1, 2, 20, 35. So 235. The goal here is 500. HOA is condensed. We have 360. And actually, I'll give this 50 and a 10. I could have done the same in here instead of giving it the 420s. But I think I'm going to leave it because these are some really nice 20s. And I don't want to take any nice bills back to the bank. Home decor has 70. Let's see, meat sweats. We can give it 100. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Okay. So 150, 70, 80, 5, and 90. So we have a 20 here we can give it. So we're up to 190. We need to get this to 300 so we can place our next meat haul. We can do our next meat haul, I believe, in August. Beginning of August. And the purge is when we just started to stuff. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All these ones can go. So we'll just give it new ones and a 5. And has a total of 17. So that does it for the home and auto binder. In our month ahead binder, let's see. I think I have $2 in the month ahead envelope. Let me just check them. They are good. So these $2 will start off for the month of July. Amazon, I think it's condensed. Nope. So we'll give it a 20. So it has 50, 75, 76. So my Amazon Prime membership. Canva has 60. I'm going to switch out this 50. Charity has 15, but I do want to change this 5. I remember that being crinkly. So 15. And then fully funded, fully funded, fully funded, fully funded, fully funded. Groceries is fully funded. I think I have a slip already. And yes, I do. So we're going to add our fully funded slip to groceries. And so there's 6 categories that we fully funded for our month ahead. And that was my first sheet of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. My first sheet on my month ahead spread or challenge. We got all 6 done, and we're working on the second page, which is mortgage and some stuff that starts off us being 3 months and a year ahead. So excited to be at that benchmark. Here, like these older bills, I'm keeping in here. And so this 350 we'll put down. 20, 40, 60, 75, 85, 80, 88. 188. We can definitely do another 50. So 10, 20. So we'll do 2 20s and 2 5s for 50. And yeah. One, 2, 3, 54, 420, 35, 36, 37, 38. So 438. The goal for mortgage is $1,300. YNAB has 5. I think the goal here is 100. Meat Sweats has 30. I forget the goal. I think it's like 350 or 400. I included a buffer. We need 300 for our meat haul. And then there's some salsa that I ordered. I can only get online, and I ordered that. So just making sure I have enough, and then I round up on everything. So my salsa is like, I think it's like $35. And yeah, that is it. And the bill binder. Okay, moving on to holiday binder. And we know we only have, what was that, $27, I think, in birthdays. I have a new tracker to add so we can track what we gave this envelope for this year. And I'm cool with these bills, so that's 27. And then Christmas, we have a goal here of 500. I'm sorry, excuse me, 1,000. I seen a 500 placeholder. And there's nothing we can do here but swap out bills. And I'm going to swap out this 100 and this 5. So Christmas, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 50, 870, 890, 895. So what's that, 105 away from hitting our goal? Hey. Date night has 50. That's been here. Ragnar normally covers our date nights, and he usually don't let me pay. I have to sneak and pay, and it's hard to do. But holidays, we have 1, 20, 45, 46. Already condensed with nice bills. And I believe, and vacay has 20 from rollover from Dine Out, which actually needs to roll to my vacation savings challenge. But I'll pull that in another video so I don't forget. The kids binder probably don't have much going on. They do need to switch out. You know what? Let me just check the bills they have. Okay, yeah, they're pretty good. So I would definitely have them to do their track challenges after this video. And we have $4 left here. Birthdays, we have 35. Switching out this 5. And this is for their birthdays next year. I plan on beefing this up by the end of the year. Noche has 15. She just went out for her nice morning stroll with Ragnar. Experiences is depleted. Live saves. She has 50, so we'll give her a $50 bill. And Zay has 36, so we can give him a 10. Pepperoni Power, this is Noche's emergency fund. She has 25. Whole life, let's see, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 exactly, yay. So we'll put all this back. So it has 140. I'm a year ahead in whole life, the whole life premium, which is like $256 annually. So we're working on that. So we'll be prepared for next year. We could take out a 10 and 2 5s for a 20 for no school zone. And senior citizens, $35. And I'm not going to touch anything in their back to school envelopes because I kind of have it how I want it to be. Next, we're going to go into my personal binder. And yeah, most of this is basically condensed, and I'm just checking the bills. This is good in fashion. Ooh. Gadgets has 10, and I'm just double checking. Yes, nothing there. Hang time, I'm sure it's condensed because we haven't spent anything in here. Oh, I can give it a 50. Okay. Planner Vibes, condensed at 57. Solo Rendezvous has 10. And Wellness, I think it's condensed. Yeah, at 222. All right. One last envelope or wallet to go into. But yeah, there's one envelope, and that's my emergency fund. And we just see how we can condense here. Definitely could give it 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. Another 100. So this should be 504. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay! So that's condensed, and we are working on hitting our goal of 1,000. And I actually forgot to go over any rollover, which I don't think I had any for this month. Yeah, the goal here is 60, so it until it hits 60, everything stays here. Dining out, 75. Yeah, I didn't have any rollover. Now, but I guess I'll just check the bills while I'm here. Okay, and that's that. So that is it for this. The only binder I don't condense is my savings challenge binder. And that's because I usually use that to make change when I do my Wait a Minute Wednesdays, or even when I'm doing my long-term savings challenges. Now that everything has been condensed, we had our check mark and we counted, make sure this was $1,371. And we need to double check now to make sure that's what we have to go back to the bank. And so in hundreds, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in 50s, we have 51, 52, 53, 350. 20s, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40. So 240. And our 10 is kind of healthy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 160. Then our 5s. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90. And of course the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm $5 over. Let me just double count my 5s. I counted 90 before, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 5. Okay. It's actually 85. There we go. We have our $1,371 going back to the bank. And yes, I am happy to close June out. Yes, it's so nice to say bye to June. June was rough for me. You did me wrong, dirty, beat me up, pull my hair, kick me in my knee, scratch my shin. So I'm happy to see July. And I hope you guys are off to a wonderful month of July. Happy 4th of July. Not sure when this video go up. I'm recording on the 1st. Got to get it edited and out to you guys. So if I don't see you, happy 4th of July. I don't see you on the 4th. Just know I pre-planned to tell you happy 4th, whether this video goes up before or after. And yeah, so we got this going back to the bank. I'm going to get me a thumbnail and get up out of here. And do you have any goals for this month? And if you do, what are they? Mine is just to get back on track. I feel like once I closed June out and I was able to track my expenses, I felt like I was like, oh, yes. You know, I could fit the end. This is the end. The closeout was good. So I already have a better mindset for July. In the month of July, I'm starting a new diet, keeping it real simple, 1 ingredient meals. And before I was doing intermittent fasting for years and only eating 2 meals a day, and I'm back eating 3 meals a day. Just keep it clean and easy and simple. That's something I'm looking forward to. And it's definitely made meal prepping, like planning out my weeks of meals, that much easier. So I really appreciate that part. Share, these things with the kids as well, just so they're aware. If they want to be involved, they can prepare their lunch. They prepare their own breakfast and lunch, and I prepare their dinner. So not only am I meal prepping for my meals specific to me, I have to make sure they have dinner covered. And they learning to cook too. So, it's just I'm looking forward to this month in the category of food and the budget related to food. So you guys, that is it. And I appreciate you for returning. If you're new, thank you too. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know you're new here, comments, and so I can respond to you and let you know. Welcome. That is all. And I will chat with you on the next one. Bye, you guys.